My name is Bishara, and I'm a Brandon Fellow. For me, being a Brandon Fellow means I finally have the opportunities and resources to kind of pursue all my passions and all the things that I've been working on independently, but maybe I lacked certain things. So for me, being a Brandon Fellow means I finally have those resources and those opportunities to pursue the things I want, but also be more engaged with the community here in Greenville, build an audience here in Greenville, and hopefully make some meaningful work that impacts the community here. And yeah, I would say that's kind of what it is to be a Brandon Fellow. So I would say that I've been doing art my whole life, basically ever since I was a child. But it was probably until middle school. That was probably when I decided that I wanted to take art seriously. And since then, I just have been making lots of work. I did go to the governor's school here in Greenville for art, and that was a huge impact to my career and just kind of my work as a whole. It allowed me to explore lots of mediums and figure out my artistic voice and my style and figure out what I really like to make, which I have kind of gotten more of a grasp on. I would say that now my work is primarily mixed media painting. I really like working larger scale, but it varies. All of my work is kind of around just my experiences as a human, how I've changed, and how I guess perceive the world. I really like using bright, saturated color palettes because to me those kind of separate my subject from reality, because it kind of makes it less real, if that makes sense. I really like using crochet mixed media elements, crocheting borders onto my pieces, and just using whatever media I have on hand. So sometimes that's pastel, sometimes that's of course acrylic paint, and sometimes that's even colored pencil. So yeah, that's kind of what my work is now. I'm really excited to kind of delve deeper into it and make a larger body of work. So.
And then any other goals you want to mention or something you really want to get out of the fellowship?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, kind of like I just said, but I do really want to build a larger body of work, just make more pieces that are closer aligned to what I want my work to be. I also really want to get more engaged in the art scene here, so that kind of for me means more galleries I want to make connections with, exhibit my work publicly more. I think eventually I would love to do a solo exhibition, but I don't know when that would be. And yeah, I mean, just get engaged in the community here. There's so many amazing artists and opportunities around here, and I've met some already amazing people, and I would just love to delve deeper and really just be a part of Greenville and the art scene. So yeah.
And sort of on that note, what do you think your art does for the community, or how would you like your art to be, with what you do? How do you think that impacts the community, or what do you think its role is?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I guess okay, as a kid, there were always I loved going to galleries and I loved seeing art in public places, and it was a lot of times it was there's certain pieces I remember as a kid that really spoke to me or impacted me and kind of inspired me to pursue art. So if I could be that sort of inspiration for anyone, if not even a kid, but just if my art can inspire people, make people think, and just influence them in some way, to me that's success. So that's definitely a big way that I want to engage and be a part of the art scene here and hopefully influence it. So.